Hi everyone and welcome to the first video of 2021. I know this is like super late, it's already February, but I really didn't have the time to shoot anything. But now we're all quarantined again, at least here in Portugal, we're all back home. I had the time, and so today I'm here to talk to you about my 2021 reading goals. So it's a simple list. I don't think I've ever had reading goals besides a number that I wanted to read that year, which is always around 12, and that doesn't change for this year. I want to read 12 books this year. Usually I read more than that, and I feel like it's a nice goal because some months I can read a lot and others I don't read a lot at all, so it's a good balance, and I prefer to go over the goal than to not reach it. So 12 books is the main goal, but then I have some specific goals like read 2 classics, and I'm pretty sure I'm almost done with that because in January I read 1984 by George Orwell, which I had already started reading last year but only got to finish it in January, and I'll post a review about it on Bookstagram so you can go check it out. The link for my Bookstagram will probably be in the description, and it's also on my channel. I have a marker in here because I still need to read the appendix, but I just didn't feel like reading it when I finished the book. And now I'm currently reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I must say that I'm loving this book already, and I'm like not even 100 pages in. But yeah, I think that practically tops off the 2 classics. Then I want to read 6 books out of my TBR, and since Christmas my TBR has increased because I got books for Christmas, but I'm not counting those. So Pride and Prejudice, I got it for Christmas, it's not gonna count as a book out of the TBR. So I really need to start taking books out of my TBR because it's huge. My TBR is huge. So 6 books out of it, that's half of the goal. I've already read 3 books this year, or I'm on the 3rd, and none of them are out of the TBR, which is bad. But there's still a lot of books I need to read before I reach 12, and I'm gonna probably go past that, so I'll do it. Then I want to finish series I've started and that I own all the books to. For example, I own the Divergent series. I've only ever read the first. I own the full Maze Runner series. I haven't read the second prequel yet. There's a lot of series I have that I've started and that I haven't finished, and I really want to do that. Just finish series and also start some that I already own some books to. I'm gonna try to do that. I don't promise anything on this goal because if I'm not enjoying it, I'm just not gonna, even if I own all the books. Happily, the only problem might be Divergent because I still have 2 books left, but I'll get there. And then I also want to finish ongoing books that I've started reading and then I never finished. That's the second part of Little Women, Will and Will by John Green and another author that I do not remember his name. There are several books that I started and never finished that I basically DNF'd, but that I still want to read. I didn't DNF them because I wasn't enjoying them. I was, but there were books I was more excited about reading at the time. And I also want to read at least 1 non-fiction. I'm probably going to start with Astrophysics for Young People in a Rush. I'm pretty sure that's the name in English. If it's not, it's something like that. I own it in Portuguese. By Neil deGrasse Tyson. Because I want to follow astrophysics, and it might be a good book to know and read. And I'm not a huge fan of non-fiction, but since it's a subject I'm really interested in, I hope I can read it and I can enjoy it. Now, specific books I really want to read are Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen because it's the OG enemies to lovers. I'm a huge fan of the enemies to lovers trope. This is coming, okay? So this book is gonna help kick off a lot of goals. And the second book I want to read, I don't think there's a name in English. If there is, I have no idea what it is. In Portuguese, it's called O Nosso Reino by Walter Ugumem, and my Portuguese teacher from my previous school year, she offered it to me on my birthday, and I really want to read it because she gave it to me, and I want to tell her what I thought of it. And it was in May that she gave it to me. It's February and I still haven't read it, so you know, I'm not gonna go to December without having that book read. And then that's all the actual reading goals. But then I have a little book buying goals. At the moment I'm in a no book buy ban. I can't buy books. I have way too many books that I haven't read already at home, so I can't buy books and I can't spurge all my money on books. That's not good. But there are 3 books that I really want to buy. The first one is the Fate the Winx Saga book. I think it's called The Fairy's Path, because I loved Fate. As an original Winx Club fan, I loved Fate. I think it was so cool. And so I want to read the book, especially because it's like the story of the first season, but with more things. I really want to read it. I really want to buy it. So I'm gonna buy it and then read it. So that's one of the buying goals. And then the second one, it's The King of Scots duology by Leigh Bardugo. Because the Shadow and Bone show is coming out, I am so excited for it. I can't hold my excitement for that series. And I love Nikolai. And I also love Zoya, and I know Zoya is also in King of Scots. And the second book is coming out this year, Rule of Wolves. I've never read a book that was released on that year. If I can do that with King of Scots, Rule of Wolves. No, buy King of Scots and then also buy Rule of Wolves and then read Rule of Wolves this year, I'd be really happy to do that. It would be really cool. I guess that's it. Those are my 2021 reading goals. They're not that many, but there are a few. And I think they're enough. I think I can reach them all. That's the goal. Well, if it's reading goals, I want to reach them. Sometimes my head doesn't work that well. So yeah, these are my reading goals for this year. I really think I'm gonna reach them all. I really hope I can. I'll update you on that by the end of the year or beginning of next year. And yeah, I'm just so excited about thinking about all the things I'm gonna read this year. I'm just really pumped up for that. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great reading year. Happy New Year! Even though things aren't going so well, it's already February, but Happy New Year, happy reading year. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!